Welcome back to the Minnesota Dynasty. Big Ten football kicks off today as Minnesota's first Big Ten test is against the Michigan State Spartans. Minnesota comes in at number 12 with a 2-1 record after a thrilling late comeback last week against Boise State. Andrew Johnson played a great game in his second start last week, and the offense as a whole looks spectacular. But Michigan State is a team known for their defense. And if their defense plays well, we're going to need our defense to step it up big time. They need to be better if we're going to compete in the Big Ten. The dynamic Maurice Pratt awaits the kickoff as we are underway from TCF Bank Stadium and Big Ten football has begun. 8 yards deep and the speedster takes it out. Pratt met at the 10, breaks a tackle and stopped right there. Poor field position for Minnesota as Andrew Johnson comes up making his third start. 5 touchdown passes to 2 interceptions and 2 rushing touchdowns. Johnson back to pass. Alonzo Holland out of the backfield, breaking tackles after the catch. He has a gain of 7. Holland is Minnesota's leading rusher with 191 yards on the season. Now 3rd and 5. Johnson underneath, and it's caught by Kevin Martindale up across the first down marker, and Minnesota moves the chains. Minnesota starts to spread it out 4 wide, and Alonzo Holland in the backfield. Play action, Johnson trying to find Terrence Johnson way out in front. Nowhere close. For the most part, Johnson's accuracy has been under control. Now 3rd and 9. Blitzing coming, and Andrew Johnson is sacked. And Michigan State ends Minnesota's opening drive as Martindale definitely whiffed on his assignment. Michigan State takes over shy of the 50 in the pistol formation. Brett Thompson to running back Kurt Jennings up the right side as he picks up 5. In their 2 games so far, they're only averaging 316 yards of offense. Here's Jennings again, a nice stiff arm as Jennings has the first down, slips past another and gains 10. This offense averages 40 more rushing yards a game than passing, so a great test for our run defense as Kevin Allen sweeping outside and laid out by Paul Patrick for a loss of 1. Now the Spartans spread Minnesota's defense out a bit, a 3-3-5 look as Jennings up the middle has a solid gain here as he has about 7 or 8 on the carry. Trips right shotgun on 3rd down and 3. Thompson back to pass. With time, he finds Walker over the middle inside the red zone, good for 12 and a first down. Minnesota's defense just cannot seem to have a good opening possession. Jennings gets it again, a lot of work on this opening drive as he is close to another first down, and they do give it to him. Goal to go for the Spartans in the I formation. They hand it off to Jennings and nowhere to go as Minnesota's there to make a play. This time it was Jonathan Starks. Minnesota trying to force a field goal. Thompson from the shotgun. Underneath to Walker and put down at the 4-yard line by Andre Gaines. And Minnesota's defense holds in the red zone. Minnesota's drive begins in the diamond pistol package as Holland carries to the left side across the 30. Holland is wrapped up shy of the marker, a gain of 9. Now over 200 yards on the year as he is Minnesota's leading rusher. Now some read option as Johnson fakes to Martindale and is up close to the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short. Minnesota needs 2. They go to the 3-wide shotgun. Johnson going quick and duck it over the middle. Has the reception, first down. And it looks like Doug Duckett is hurt. He took a big hit, somehow held on to this pass, and we do not want another star player going down. Duckett has to leave the field. Now Johnson with another option call as he pitches it back to Martindale and wrapped up on the play for a loss. Michigan State's defense off to a solid start. Still no Doug Duckett as Johnson fakes the Martindale running right, and Kirkpatrick was wide open, but Andrew Johnson gets sacked. He tried to set his feet and make this throw, but time ran out. 3rd down and a long 21 to go. 5 wide for Minnesota. Johnson, pressure incoming as he escapes. Out to his left and now taking off. Johnson with a move across the 50. It's a decent pickup, but nowhere near the marker as he gets up slowly. Michigan State takes over. They force 2 punts. 1st and 10. Jennings carries to the left side. Now cutting upfield as Meyer makes the tackle. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. And Thompson now gives it Jennings to the right side. And he is wrapped up. Good tackle by Corey Boyd. He's shy of the marker. Minnesota stacking the box on 3rd and inches. It's Allen to the left side, driven backwards and going down. Maurice Hudson and Corey Boyd combine for the big stop. Minnesota ball as Doug Duckett returns. It was just minor back spasms. He is good to go. This is Martindale on the outside, and Michigan State is all over it. Martindale loses 2. We've ran into some pretty good run defenses so far this season. 3rd down and long for Andrew Johnson, looking to the middle, and Doug Duckett can't make the reception. There was wide open receivers left trying to get this to the reliable receiver Doug Duckett, and he almost had it. A low-scoring game thus far as Michigan State ball. Thompson now fakes to Jennings, stepping up with time, a laser downfield to Walker at the sideline, a beautiful 22-yard completion. They bring a man in motion and Jennings carries. Good blocking inside. Jennings with a first down into Minnesota territory, a gain of a dozen. Jennings averaging nearly 7 yards a carry so far as Johnson fakes it and dumps it off short to Walker, who has a gain of about 5 or 6 on the reception. Third down and 3. Minnesota 3-3-5. It's a give to Jennings. He runs right and a big hit laid by Jonathan Starks. The small linebacker packs a punch away from the lineman and he puts Jennings down. Spartans will attempt a long field goal attempt about 54-55 yards as this kick is up and he pulled it to the left. No good, and Minnesota takes over. Trying to find any holes in this Spartans defense. They go to the power now inside with Alonzo Holland as he has a solid gain of 5 or 6, but it's third down. Minnesota has to get to their own 49-yard line for a first down. Johnson back to pass. Firing outside. Caught by Doug Duckett. First down in field goal range. 20-yard reception. The numbers are down for the passing offense. That is only Duckett's 13th reception on the year. 2 minutes to go in the half as Johnson will throw forward again. And Kirkpatrick lets it go through his hands. Bad drop as it's third and long. 4 wide on third down and 15, and Michigan State will blitz. Johnson away from pressure to his right. He's safe as he fires it downfield, and it's nearly intercepted. There was Terrence Johnson and Doug Duckett as Johnson just threw it up and hoped for the best, and luckily it was not picked. Minnesota passes on the 57-yard field goal attempt, and Michigan State has a chance to add some more points. Thompson short, caught by Evans, hit by Patrick, finished off by Woods, gain of 9. A minute 36 to play in the half, second down. Thompson to the air, running right, and chased down by John Meyer as he is sacked for a loss of 3. Can the defense come up with another stop? Third down and 4. Minnesota rushes 4 as Thompson to the middle, knocked down by Aaron Harrison. This is our 4th linebacker off the bench, and I haven't talked about him too much this year, but this is what I want to see. More plays and pass coverage from our linebackers. 37 seconds, Minnesota with 2 timeouts. They have a chance here. Johnson back to pass to the middle, and the leading receiver for Minnesota makes the reception. Martin Parker for 10. Parker has done a nice job in the slot so far this year. Now second down and 10. Johnson sees a lane and running inside the 40. Johnson diving out of bounds as he has the first down. 9 seconds remaining. Does Minnesota take a shot here? They have Duckett and Clark on the outside. They go long as Johnson decides to go short. Caught by Martin Parker. And Minnesota will attempt a field goal now to tie it up. Not much scoring so far. A lot of defense as Matt Morris ties this game up at 3 as we have reached halftime. It's been fun watching these defenses play so far, and we'll see if either offense wakes up in the second half. Neither offense has produced much as Minnesota has had the ball over twice as long as Michigan State and still has less offensive yards. Michigan State has the ball to open the third quarter as we'll see if both defenses keep up their solid play. They hand it off to Jennings as he hesitates too long and Marcus Woods wraps him up. A split shotgun look this time as Thompson gives inside to Allen, and Jared King comes in to make an impressive play after a short gain. Third down and 5, Gaines in the box. Thompson back to pass as Gaines blitzes. Thompson throwing outside and denied by Matt Smith as he comes in to make the flying deflection. Minnesota's defense holds again. This is fun to watch right here. Games like this are often ones that come down to a big play made by special teams. Alonzo Holland back deep inside the 20 as he returns. Looking for blocks as he starts to the far side. Across the 35, stutter step, spin move. A decent return, but Holland's not too happy with it. First down and 10 for Minnesota. 3 wide, Parker in motion, and it's a jet sweep. Trying to get outside as Parker shy of the 40, a pickup of 5. Trying to get creative and get this running game working as Johnson hands off to Martindale, and a big loss as Derek Campbell meets him in the backfield. Loss of 4. Third and 10, and Johnson back to the shotgun. He'll throw for it. Good blocking as Parker leaps to make the reception. First down, Minnesota. I wanted to see receivers break out this year, and the sophomore has done just that. A fresh set of downs in Minnesota trying to get the running game going again. Yes, they will. Martindale up the middle, one of his best carries of the day, as he has a first down and the gain of 11. Now Holland checks into the game as Johnson gives it to the power back. Nice blocking by Kirkpatrick and 7 yards on the carry. Minnesota is in field goal range, 2 receivers left. Spartans blitz, Johnson running outside as he has a man open but decides to take off instead inside the 20 and sprints out of bounds, playing it safe. 1st and 10, Parker to the right now along with Duckett as Johnson. Pressured, staying on his feet and then goes down as Michigan State applies pressure and had great coverage across the board. 3rd down and 13, stacking receivers left as Johnson, once again trying to evade pressure, runs into Kevin Martindale and can't avoid the sack. Minnesota is stopped. Trying to attain their first lead from 43 yards out left hash as Matt Morris kicks it up and through. It's 6-3, Gophers on top. Just think, we're only 1 week removed from last week's shootout against Boise State. Now it's only 6-3 as Kurt Jennings on the outside and Aaron Harrison buries him for a loss. Good to see him make a nice first impression. 2nd and 12, Jennings again trying the left side and continues going backwards. Marcus Woods with the tackle. With the way this game has been going, 3rd and 16 is near impossible. They hand it off, Kurt Jennings inside as Jonathan Starks lays the big hit. That'll get everybody fired up. What has gotten into these linebackers today? It has been very fun to watch. Defense is still holding strong into the second half, 2:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota sweep handoff to Martindale as he almost breaks this free for a monster gain. It's only 10. Now Kirkpatrick in the slot on 2nd down as Johnson fires it quick to his tight end, a short gain, setting up 3rd and 7. Kirkpatrick back to the slot again, 3 wide, Johnson firing behind Doug Duckett, and his inaccuracy will cost Minnesota a 1st down. Duckett was open and Johnson just missed him, not much else to say, luckily not picked off. Yet another punt as Minnesota plays the field position game and Morris boots it away. A nice kick, bounces inside the 10 and out of bounds inside the 5. A long way to go for Michigan State's offense as Thompson gives it to Allen. He's chased down and brought to the ground by Maurice Hudson. Another 3rd down for Michigan State. They need 5, and surprisingly they go to the ground and Jennings picks it up and he lost the football. Andre Gaines inside the 10. Touchdown Minnesota. The defense creates the biggest play of the day, the only touchdown so far, as Corey Boyd knocked it free and senior safety Andre Gaines scored the touchdown. The defense will get right back to the field as they have dominated Michigan State's running attack in this second half. Late 3rd quarter, now they give it to Allen, who runs through 1, and he powers through for a gain of 9. And that will take us to the end of the quarter. 1 quarter remains. Minnesota up by 10. Can the defense hang on here in the 4th quarter? Diamond pistol formation as Thompson fakes it to Jennings. Play action left, dumped off to Allen, and Jonathan Starks has been laying big hits all day. Loss of 2. 3rd down and 3, 4 wide. Hand off Jennings, and he runs right into Woods, who puts him down for a 4-yard loss, and they will have to punt again. Now Minnesota with a 2-score lead can focus on the clock. Back to the ground they go. Martindale changes direction, jukes to the left, and he has the 1st down. Very nice carry into Spartan territory. In the pistol, 3 wide for Johnson. Clean pocket, lobbing it for Duckett, who makes the reception. That puts Minnesota back in field goal range. 3 wide on 1st down and 10. Johnson fakes and he rolls out of the pocket to the sideline. Caught by Kirkpatrick. This one is good for 5. 6:17 to play in the game. Johnson handing off to Kevin Martindale, and the running lanes are starting to open up as Martindale to the 10. That's a gain of 17, his best on the day. 1st down and goal as Holland is the back and Parker comes in motion. Option left, pitch back to Holland. He will not break a tackle as he goes down in the backfield for a loss of 3. No need for Minnesota to get aggressive here, but 3rd and goal from the 12. They go 3 wide as Johnson escaping the pocket. Off balance to Parker, but out of bounds and incomplete. They're stopped again. Minnesota adds a field goal at 16-3. And Thompson looking short on the screen pass, caught by Hill. He's across the 30 and picks up 9. They'll have to start getting more aggressive with their passing as they go back to the ground, and a big hole for Jennings up the middle in Minnesota territory, and he has about 22 yards on the carry. A 1-5-5 look for Minnesota as Thompson throws a long screen pass to Hill, and he lost the football. It's Andre Gaines, and he will not be caught. inside the 30, and Andre Gaines has scored his second touchdown on the day. Minnesota's defense has taken over the game. Matt Smith knocked this one out, and they have scored their second touchdown, outscoring our offense. And the crowd is loving this defensive display. 23-3, just over 3 minutes to go. Surprisingly enough, Minnesota's defense has been better in the second half, even without the touchdowns forcing the fumbles. They've just been dominant. 3rd down and 3 in the pistol. 3-3-5, they send 4. Thompson middle, caught by Campbell in Minnesota territory as he gains 17. Almost all their throws have been short and safe. Thompson on 1st down. This time he takes a shot and hooks up with Walker as he beats Andre Gaines, and that is a 37-yard touchdown. Not sure if Gaines was too tired from his 2 touchdown runs, but that was a great throw, and Michigan State finally scores a touchdown. Quick update as Minnesota's next opponent, Iowa, improves to 4-0 with their victory over Maryland today. Minnesota now trying to close this game out. They're up by 13, and they give it to Alonzo Holland, showing off his power as he picks up the 1st down. Diamond package, 2nd down. No timeouts for the Spartans as Holland makes a cut and picks up another 1st down, and that will put this game away. Minnesota will take a knee and go on to win 23-10 over Michigan State in their Big Ten opener. It's always fun to see a defense play the way that Minnesota's did today. Andre Gaines is your player of the game with his 2 fumble recoveries and 2 touchdowns, but a lot of players played their best games of the season today. Marcus Woods, Jonathan Starks, Maurice Hudson played well. The linebackers just controlled the running game. We didn't get a lot of pass rush, but Michigan State really didn't want to throw it that much either. No interceptions, with the fumbles more than make up for it. 2 big turnovers that help make the difference, as the offense does not score a touchdown and only gets 6 points. I did not see this game coming at all. I figured that if either side of the ball was dominant, it would be the offense like they were last week in scoring 45 points. But no, today it's the defense, and we'll see if they can play anything like this in games to come. Our second Big Ten game is against undefeated Iowa next week. They're not ranked. They're definitely a bubble team to be ranked. And we're definitely getting some attention. We're now a top 10 team ranked number 8. And to set the stage for next week's contest, let me refresh your memory a little bit. Remember this guy? Tyrone Campbell. We were in a very intense recruiting battle with Iowa to get this dynamic athlete. He chose to go to Iowa, and we proceeded to recruit Andy McKenzie. Campbell is now a starting wide receiver for Iowa, so he's going to be testing our secondary next week. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, leave a like and let me know what you thought of the game in the comments section below as we head into next week's game against Iowa. Subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in Week 6 of the Minnesota Dynasty. Have a great day, and I'll see you then.